Disclaimer, although the Mario Galaxy movie and the first movie will be the focal point of this video, we won't be going over any plot beats or story points, so if you're worried about spoilers, don't be. There won't be any of them here. Anyway, on with the video. Hey everyone, GamePack Preacher here, and well, I saw the Mario movie this weekend. The new one, I mean. And I liked it. I actually think it's a better experience than the first movie. Is it perfect? Of course not. Is the pacing still an issue? Yeah, but I had fun with it, and honestly that's all that matters. But as we all know, time is a circle, so everyone's kinda hating on the Mario movie right now. Okay, not really though. I mean, the critics don't like it, but like I said, flat circle. As far as general moviegoer opinions, it seems to be rather positive, although there is one point of contention that actually kinda inspired me to do this video basically. Because although general opinion does seem to be positive, one complaint that I've come across again and again is that the Mario movie is lacking on plot. And with that, I really just have to say, I don't know what you all are expecting. I'm just gonna be 100% real with that. Now, to be clear, this is not to say that you can't want a good plot out of any movie that you watch, but I mean, this is Super Mario we're talking about. This is a video game character, and 80% of Mario's games, their plot can be summed up in literally 3 words. I mean, I guess you could go the nonsensical route, but then you get the original Super Mario Bros. Movie, and I don't know if we want to go back to that. The point being that if you're not gonna expect a massive story out of a Mario game, I don't know why you would want to expect a story out of a Mario movie. And I feel like naturally that comes down to the argument, well, games and movies are 2 separate mediums, and I mean, that is true, but even just strictly speaking about movies is there are plenty of movies out there that are light on plot but still good, or at least that I'd still consider good. Even if you want to point at another video game movie adaptation as a parallels, look at the Sonic movies. Yeah, those movies are a lot more story-driven than the Mario movies, but you could realistically boil all the Sonic movies down to stopping Robotnik, or at least a Robotnik. But even then, the Sonic movies kinda lack where the Mario movies excel in the fact that they still feel like they're afraid to be yeah, this is a video game series at its core, and we should respect that and have fun with that, you know? With the Mario movie is just with the Easter eggs, the locations, the orchestral remixes, it revels in its own video game-ness, for lack of a better phrase. That's fun. It makes for a fun movie, and I mean, personally, I didn't feel like it was just relying on that stuff to make it a good enough movie to watch. But like I said, the movie's not perfect, and I mean, my biggest gripe with it personally is still that it does have pacing issues. It's better than the first movie, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I do wish some parts of the movie were fleshed out more, and the entire third act does feel a little rushed. But I mean, I feel like that's an easy enough fix they could do. Is really, if the movie was 20 minutes longer and some parts were more fleshed out, I would have much higher praises. But as far as a plot, I don't know, bro, it's I was following along well enough. There was a beginning, a middle, and an end. It's yeah, that bar's not necessarily high, but again, it's a Mario movie. The games, again, you can sum up the plots in 3 words. And being a kid's movie doesn't really matter either. It's I've seen grown-up films that have just as little plot, if not less. Ultimately though, what you want or expect out of a movie does depend on the individual, but it's tempering your expectations is also an important skill, and I feel like some people just need to do that a bit more. My parents went and saw the Mario Galaxy movie, and they had a good time with it, and I don't think either of my parents have touched a Mario thing since before I was born, if at all. So I don't know, that's gotta count for something maybe. And as far as the critic scores, well, I don't really have much to say on that. Critics are gonna be critics, and a critic's score should not affect your life in any meaningful way, shape, or form. Although apparently some supposed critics are calling this movie worse than AI slop, which is just factually wrong and honestly quite disrespectful to the animators, the voice actors, and anyone else who worked on this movie, because literally anything is better than AI slop. I'd rather watch paint dry than anything made with AI, just full stop. Because even with that, I know at the very least that someone had to apply that coat of paint. And that takes an infinite amount more effort than just running some crap through a machine and calling it art. But yeah, that's really just about it. That's kind of all I had to say on the matter. It's just, yeah. Hopefully I left you all with some food for thought. I mean, I would say go see the Mario Galaxy movie. If you don't, like, that's fine too. I'm not your father. If you agree with me, if you think I'm a nutcase, or if you just want to yell at me for some reason, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for listening to me ramble. More to come as always, and I don't know, maybe I'll see y'all when the movie 3 comes around. Who knows?